The eccentrical drive of the cutting blade gives the ring cutter their unique performance. However, the ring cutter's maintenance needs are somewhat different compared to a traditional power cutter. In this film, we'll show you how to carry out this service that the user would normally do himself. The service procedures are identical in the hydraulically driven K3600 ring and the K960 ring and the K970 ring, which are driven by a two-stroke engine. In the film, we've chosen to work with the K6500 ring, our latest innovative product driven by a high-frequency motor. We'll be showing you how to perform daily maintenance, adjust the rollers, change the blade, and replace the rollers. For other service work, please refer to the instructions that you can find online on the Husqvarna construction webpage, www.husqvarnacp.com. When you've finished working with it, unplug the machine and make sure that the covers are mounted correctly to protect the power outlets from water and dirt. Now clean the machine. It's a lot better being sprayed by water than being covered by slowly hardening concrete slurry. We also recommend that you oil the blade and the rollers to prevent corrosion. Be sure to grease the lining too. The ring cutter has two knobs, set to either the operate position or the service position. In the operating position, the knob is fully screwed down and is always used when the machine's in use. The blade then has the correct pressure against the drive wheel. In the service position, the knobs are unscrewed. And the blade runs freely from the drive wheel. We're now going to demonstrate how to check the roller's contact with the blade. You have to make this adjustment every time you need to change anything on the machine. For example, replacing the blades or the rollers. Check and adjust the rollers at least once during the blade's lifetime. This is how to perform the check. First, unscrew the knob to the service position. The roller pressure is correct when you can stop the support roller's rotation with your thumb. If the pressure is not correct, you first loosen the locking nuts. After that, tighten the nuts a little to eliminate any play. Rotate the roller with a spanner. At the same time, slowly turn in the adjustment screw until the blade starts to rotate. Finish by tightening the locking nuts and give it a final check. Screw the knob into the operating position. We're now going to demonstrate how to replace the blade. Turn the knob to the service position and remove the support roller cover. When replacing the blade, also check that the rollers rotate freely. In other words, that the bearings feel intact and the roller assemblies have full mobility. Push in the rotation lock on the opposite side. Release the center screw and remove the drive wheel. Drive wheel must always be changed when replacing the blade. When cutting in very abrasive material, It might be necessary to change the drive wheel an extra time during the lifetime of the blade. Every new blade is supplied with a new drive wheel, as both components usually have the same service life. Always use genuine Husqvarna parts. Grease up the drive disc's center hole before assembly. Place the blade towards the engagement rollers and tighten the knob slightly to hold the blade in place. Loosen the locking nuts and unscrew the adjustment screws about one turn. Make sure that the arms for the support rollers can move freely. Press back the roller and tighten the locking nut lightly. Fit the cover and tighten the screws firmly. Once the blade's been fitted, adjust the rollers. We are now going to demonstrate how to replace the rollers. You can see the engagement rollers on the left and the support rollers on the right. The same type of rollers should be replaced in pairs. Check for wear and tear every time you replace the blade. The engagement roller on the right is new, and the one on the left is worn. Engagement rollers have to be replaced when the flange is down to about its last 1.5 millimeters. The engagement roller's assemblies are attached by means of a catch. They release when the knob is removed. After that, the roller assemblies can be pushed out of their housings. Wipe off any grease or dirt and check that the bearings are intact. Unscrew the roller. If you have a vise, it's easy to do it like this. Remove the washer from underneath the roller and clean it. Grease underneath the washer prevents water and dirt from getting in. Wipe off the old grease from the chase. Push the roller assembly into position so it snaps into the knob. The upper engagement roller is worn down more than the lower one due to the feed pressure. When replacing the blade, it's good practice to let the engagement rollers change position in order to maximize the roller usage. Now we're going to change the support rollers. The support roller on the right is new. When the groove is just about disappeared, as with the one on the left, it must be replaced. The support roller is replaced in exactly the same fashion as the engagement roller. The new engagement and support rollers' diameters are greater than those being replaced, so you'll have to loosen the adjustment screw by about 4 turns before fitting the cover, if both the engagement and support rollers are being replaced at the same time. Once you've replaced the rollers and fitted the blade, you will of course have to adjust the rollers. Finish by greasing the engagement roller assemblies. Note that the knob must be in the operating position. Squeeze in some grease until it comes out through the lubrication channel outlet. If you follow the instructions given in this film, the ring cutter will continue to be an efficient and properly functional tool for your work.